Hello there. I hope you're doing well. Look, I know I look like a fucking hobo, maybe a madman, a mad scientist. But in actuality, I'm just very sick, and I can't seem to get a good look for this video. So yeah, screw it. I'm going to do it anyway. I have probably contracted some kind of virus. I don't know if it's the flu or if it is the other virus that we all know about. So I am here to just to update you guys about what's going on with me, with IndieBuild, with Gamble Tower, and all that buzz. Alright? Alright. So I have several notes here, very basic notes. Maybe you'd like to see them. Yeah, so here are my notes. First off, let's start with Steam Next Fest, right? Recently we took part on Steam Next Fest. I think it was by the time of this video, if I'm able to post it this week. Steam Next Fest ended on the previous week, so it was a cool experience. It wasn't as good as the initial Steam Next Fest that we participated. That was to be expected. The first one was really good. Like, a lot of people played the game, a lot of people gave feedback on the Steam community, and a bunch other very cool people that happened to play our game. I'm still thankful to that. This time around that didn't happen. We didn't also have as much of wishlist boom as we had on the previous festivals. Let me just drink a little bit of coffee. But that wasn't really an issue. Any wishlist besides the one that we had previously is great. Like, getting more wishlists in general is always a good thing. Again, Gamble Tower is not really going to be a huge commercial success, but I'm happy that more people are able to know the game thanks to events like Steam Next Fest. And that was our last one, by the way, because there's a limitation of, if you have a game, that game can participate on one Steam Next Fest and that's it. When we entered on the previous Steam Next Fest on the last October on 2021, that limitation didn't exist yet. That's why we had the opportunity to participate in another Steam Next Fest. Okay, 2. Why ain't I making dev snippets anymore? Well, I want to make them, don't misunderstand me, but Jesus fucking Christ, I can't seem to get the time to do it, because I record the videos, but in my job currently the deadlines are really complicated, I could say that. So usually what I ended up... Sorry, a bit of fur here. What I end up doing is, instead of editing the dev snippets, I just record the video and do progress on the game. So yeah, I am making progress in Gamble Tower alongside Jaqueta. Don't worry, we are making the game. The issue is when it comes to editing the video, because I have a bunch of footage here. Not a lot, because recently I'm not getting much time and I'm sick, unfortunately. But here, for instance, I have a bunch of videos here from the Steam Next Fest, where I talked about Steam Next Fest, me making some sounds, upgrades, working on the Loan Shark, like a lot of stuff here that I never even managed to put on a video because I just didn't have time to do that yet. But that progress is made. That's the good part. Like, recording the video is the most important part, not necessarily editing it. I know it is cool to be able to share the progress with you in the format of dev snippets, but unfortunately, sometimes I think it's better to just have the content in the game and then sharing it when possible, instead of trying to edit the dev snippets instead of doing the game itself, right? I think that's the best way, in my opinion at least. Now, since it has been a really good while since I have been able to do a dev snippet, you might be you might be very unupdated. Yeah, that term doesn't exist, but it has been a while since I have been able to update everyone, be it on Steam or be it on Discord or on YouTube. So I want to try to make a small amalgamate. I may put some videos here on my right, on your left, while I talk a little bit about the progress. How about that? So let's first do a quick pass through the Notion, through the milestone part of the Notion. And as you can see here, there's a lot of stuff that's finished. There's some stuff that I planned that I might just remove entirely for now. Like this entire part here you could consider as optional. Those are like new traits for bad characters that the Loan Shark is going to be able to loan to you, but again, that's entirely optional. Like those traits don't need to be in the closed beta necessarily. Those are just cool ideas that I think are quick to implement and will give a cool gimmick to the bad characters. But again, I am sidetracking. Lately, I've been focusing on the Loan Shark. So I already finished the character art. She's already in the game, she's already animated, she's already rigged, and all that stuff. I just need to make the mechanic itself, which is not really hard. The tower event, I just need to finish the cards that Jaqueta made. I might finish it now or maybe in the future, on a future beta, or even on the release itself. I don't know yet. Otherwise, all the other events are finished. I also have been focusing on the voices and the sound effects, so there are very few characters remaining for the sound effects. Last recordings that I made were all focused on the development and the creation of those sound effects and of those voices. But to be honest, in general, it is very close, content-wise, of the closed beta release to actually happen, which is surprising, right? The thing is bugs. Bugs are complicated. Again, it is a beta, so I don't expect all bugs to be fixed, but I want to make sure that the game at least works consistently and that there aren't really huge game-breaking bugs or stuff like that. But yeah, I not yet on that part. Okay, I still doing the content, and after finishing all the content necessary for the closed beta, then I will start tackling bugs. But I think it's around 75%, almost 80% done. Okay, now I think the last relevant thing to tackle is how the development is doing currently, time and habit wise. What does that mean? If I'm having time to work on a game? The answer is not really. I'm not having a lot of time. When I have free time right now, I just wanting to rest. My full-time job's deadlines are a little bit harsh, so I'm not having as much time as previously. Now, habit-wise, I am trying to at least develop the habit to work a little bit every day, or at least try to do some little thing like a small update or anything like that, just to actually develop the habit that allows me to develop the game consistently, because that is a needed skill, right? That's something that's needed and is going to be needed after we release the game as well, to make updates, bug fixes, hot fixes and stuff like that. As even if I am really screwed up on my job, I will have to make hot fixes and bug fixes, otherwise people will get frustrated and the game will get review bombed. I need to have some kind of consistency. Now, I got sick and everything got even harder than it needed to be, but I am trying to get back on track. Habit-wise and time-wise. Unfortunately, I just need to get better. There's no way, like, If you get the flu, you get the flu. If you get sick, you get sick, and there's nothing to do right now. Sorry, I am ranting here. I was ranting about being sick. I am tired of being sick. But anyway, let's go on. Habit and time-wise, I'm trying to get back on track. I don't think I strayed too far away from it. So when I get better after this, whatever this is that is making me sick passes, I think that dev snippets are going to return. I think that the regular updates are also going to return and stuff like that. So you're going to finish this game. And now for the closure. I thank you for watching this video. I am going to try to edit it right now, so maybe I will be able to post it today. How about that? That would be great, huh? But yeah, that's it.